And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Mason Plumlee. Hey, Allie, what are they saying over there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Nobody wants an injury, especially this early in the season, but the good news, he's been cleared by the training staff to play through it. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Pat Connaughton. So that's the Hornets 5.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Connaughton with a screen on George. For 3, Bridges gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And taking a look now at stats for Ball. Great showing for him last season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists and 5 rebounds. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Stan Utah has been all about basketball up until last year. The Jazz, the only major professional sporting franchise in the state.
Yeah, now they've got hockey, but from the venerated days of Stockton and Malone in the 80s, basketball has become effectively the state sport of Utah.
MP, no good. Hornets trail by 7, and it's Miller in the corner. Outside Ball. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime.
Oh, that was something else.
Are you kidding me? Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Stolen by Ball. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot for the lead. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Connaughton against MP. The layup off target.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
It's Miller on the wing. Edwards defending. Ball against George. Ball no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 13. From deep. That shot is off. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz leading by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your...
The Jazz making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Utah leading by 6. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Nurkic is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Collier. And it's Edwards in at the 2 guard.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Charlotte has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. The open look here for Sexton. A three-pointer is right on target. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass the ball. Kicks it out to James. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Bridges is checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for James. And Utah making a change here. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Markkanen in a screen on Miller. Here comes MP. Oh, a fantastic finish off the alley-oop.
Well, they needed someone to step up there, and it's Markkanen who answers the call.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 2-point game. Down it goes for 3.
And that is a big-time basket LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man ball is used to the spotlight.
Outside Edwards. Here's George. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now Miller jacks up a 3. No good there.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Blasting to the shooter.
Markkanen sets the pick for MP. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
What a shot by Markkanen. You can see why his teammates turned to him down the stretch.
And they get it back. Outside ball. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
MP against Miller. MP. Markkanen trying to break loose. Off the glass.
Well, they got their young star the ball, and it paid off. MP so hot.
LaMelo. The 3 doesn't go. Utah with the ball. MP. Oh, get up, MP. Woo!
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
Here's Bull. A lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Bull. Now Miller. And Will Hardy is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And an intentional foul right there. And so they choose to intentionally foul. the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with a win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin,
a great scoring effort from you tonight, MP, as you top 30 points in a win. Watching you play, it looked like this wasn't just any old win for you.
These are the nights you live for, Dominic. Your shots are dropping. Your teammates are right there with you, fighting every step of the way. This is what you think every night's going to be like when you're a kid dreaming about making it to the league. So I make sure to appreciate every game when my reality matches my dream.
Great, MP. Thank you.
I appreciate you believing in me, Dominic.
Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate it very much, Dominic. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
We know what this jersey means. And so we know what it means when this jersey takes on their jersey. So we're going to give it everything we got tonight and make sure we bring home the dub. And I hope all my followers enjoy the game. Yo, bro, so we grabbing Chinese after the game. You in?
Yeah, you getting Chinese in this town, you should go to Front Street, though. I'll show you. That's where the good stuff is.
Wait, how you know that?
I went to school here. Hooped here, too.
Like in that order?
I came here to ball. That was the dream.
So what happened? You get hurt or something?
I fell in love.
Xander, please tell me you're still with her.
I am. I fell in love with film.
Bruh. That is the corniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm serious, though. Sophomore year, I took this class where you basically watch movies. The professor was cute. I thought she liked me, and I thought it'd be an easy class during the season. We watched, The Seventh Seal.
I've never seen him. Was it good?
It's hard to explain. That was it for me. All I wanted to do from there on was make movies. That was the last year I played ball.
You ever miss it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, how do you turn off that competitive part of yourself?
I don't. Whenever I have an opening or I see a rival filmmaker get jealous, I get that same feeling you get when you know the game is won.
You got some hater in you, Xander. And I don't know why, but I like it.
Ready, MP?
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live. And Shams, the Jazz, adding some real scoring punch in the draft.
BA, there was a lot of drama around the Utah Jazz in the NBA draft, but listen, they held firm. They took Ace Bailey. He has a great opportunity on the wing. I'm told the Jazz are really excited. They feel like he's a perfect addition to really restart the retooling process. And Walter Clayton Jr. as well, the Jazz picked in the first round. He's shown that he can deliver under the pressure in college. Their offense is potentially primed for a lot of growth and progress this year.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
The starters for Utah. We've got Bailey, Keontae George out there with Edwards. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at power forward. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
As we know, a rivalry game tonight, and MP knows this one means a little more. I asked him about it, and he said it's a special matchup. You can feel it. Everyone from the front office to the PR guys to the coaching staff to the players, everybody's hyper-focused on getting this win. And then he added, and don't forget about our great fans, we know you guys want this one. This W is for you.
Yeah, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Edwards against White, down low. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. And here's MP. 5 to shoot. Back to George. There's the 3. They get it back. Kessler passes to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
And the first one at the line is good for the Jazz. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Hendricks. And it's Collier in for George. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to MP. The 3-ball. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now White. Banked it in off the glass. White's got 7 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Brown. And Nurkic with the block.
And that's what Nurkic gives you defensively. Good positioning, and he understands the angles.
The Jazz again can't hit.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Boston leading by 5. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Edwards. Off target from the wing.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
I just love the ball movement.
Jazz trail by 7. MP left side. Shoots over White. MP against White. It's hauled in by White. And here are the Celtics. They're on a 12-4 run. Fires for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. 10 points for him.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.